Happy Friday! Yay! TGIF! Thank God it's Friday. Not that it matters to me, but those of you who are all working girls and guys, every day's a Friday for me, or every day's a Saturday, I guess I should say. So I made a couple cards, and y'all wanted to see them. I made them for my son's birthdays. It's like a watercolor. It's kind of hard to explain. You use watercolor markers and you put it on the stamp and stamp it, and then you put more on a palette with a brush and water, and you watercolor it in. So it starts with the basic shape, like this covered bridge, and then you kind of paint the rest of it. So this is the one I made for my oldest son's birthday. And the other one's similar. He did it a couple months ago. And I didn't realize how similar they were till I got this one out and finished it. It's on like an old barn with flowers and a road and trees and stuff. So they're very similar. I even did them in similar colors and didn't even realize it. And then it says happy birthday, and I hand wrote some stuff in it. The other one says happy birthday on the outside. And then I write little, birthday wishes in there for them. So that is my watercoloring I did. It's the name of the company is Art Impressions, and you can buy the stamps. And then I go to, it's like Jet Pen, I think it's called, where you get the watercolor markers. You can also get them at like Hobby Lobby and those kind of places, but they usually have them in sets. And if you go to this Jet Pen place, you can get individual colors. And I usually get together with friends and we do it together. Don't work it. I've got a place to work at home. I just don't do it at home very much. I used to go on a retreat every year, but it got kind of expensive and I got poorer, so they usually go. I started doing these retreats like 15 years ago or so. There's a place up about 40 miles north of me that they have a converted garage and a converted pool house with, everybody gets a 6-foot table and a 6-foot shelf and a rolling cart to put all their junk in and do whatever craft they want. Like my granddaughter goes and makes jewelry or whatever. And I make cards usually. And they provide all the meals, and everybody gets a comfortable twin bed, no bunk beds. They used to have bunk beds, but a lot of their clientele got older, and so they made an extra room for people to sleep so that we don't have to do bunk beds anymore, which is nice. And the original owners sold it, and the current owners are really nice too, and the food's really good. I usually gain like 10 pounds because they use way more salt than I do. And from just sitting mostly for it's usually we go, if you go Thursday night, it's like an extra $40 or whatever, but they don't provide meals, but you can go Thursday around 3, I think. And, get yourself ready to hit the ground running on Friday morning. And then it's Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon you leave, or Sunday morning, whenever you want to leave, of course. And it used to be like around 220, 230. Now it's more closer to 300. It's crept up over, like everything's gone up. So I kind of quit going because, now that I'm not living with the kids and don't have the rent coming out of my house. I just have me living in the house. I don't have the money that I used to have. They usually go in like March, July, and October. So I'm not going to go this year at all, but I decided to kind of try and save like $50 a month and maybe go to the March one in the not spring, I guess it's late winter or almost spring. And I don't know what I'll do. I mean, people do diamond painting or watercolor pictures and card making and jewelry making and all kinds of different stuff. They also have stuff set up for quilters. Sometimes we'll go and there'll be people bring their sewing machines and they quilt the whole weekend, or they have like retreats with their friends for their church group or whatever. So, but they have a 24-hour dessert bar. I've done, if you go back and look, I've done videos of showing what the place looks like and stuff. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday. Is I finished up these cards. I did the watercolor part, with my friend, and then I brought them home and layered them up and made them into a card. I'm gonna go in a little bit. There's a place called Mountain Mike's Pizza, and it used to be a favorite of ours when we lived in California. And one of them, I guess they're moving out here to Texas, like everybody else from California is moving out here to Texas. And there's one kind of by where my son lives, so I'm going to swing by there and get him a gift card and stick it in this card and drop it off at his house because today's his birthday. Might take the boy along for the ride because he gets bored staying home. It's actually halfway decent weather. I can take him for a walk. It's supposed to hit 90 today, but for us 90 is kind of comfortable low temperatures. It's only like 80 this morning. It's like 10 o'clock and it's still in the 80 degrees, so that's pretty cool for Texas. We have what we call false autumn or false fall, because what it'll do is about this time of year it'll cool down and like into the 80s, and then every year the state fair is like late September, early October, and every year you'll get like the first part of September it'll cool down, and then during the state fair the temperatures go back up again and it's broiling hot again. It happens every year, so they fake you out with a little bit of cooler weather, and then it gets hot again for a few more weeks, and then finally it cools down by at the end of October. Hey baby, what you doing? Huh? You're sitting by the door like, I heard you talk about taking me with you, so I'm going to sit by the door so you be sure and take me. I gave him, somebody recommended like a hoof for him to chew on, and it had peanut butter in it, like some kind of hard peanut butter flavored stuff. I don't know what it was, and he got that out. Now it's just the empty hoof, but he's been chewing on that for a couple of weeks, so I guess it's a good thing for sharpening or cleaning his teeth, and gives him something to do, something to chew on, this little hoof thing. So that's what he's over there doing, is sitting on the couch chewing on his little hoof thing. Alrighty, that's enough chit chat. I just wanted to show you my watercolor cards I made. And I should get, it might even be sitting out in the mailbox now, I'll have to go check, but I should get my ice cream beauty bag. Decided to try the bag instead of the box. First one I wasn't real enamored with, so we'll give it a couple more months try. If I try some new delivery service type thing, I never say, oh, this is terrible with just one try. I usually give it at least 3 tries. Because sometimes 1 month is just kind of off. It doesn't suit you. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not you. So I give it a 2 or 3 months. Even like Hello Fresh or those food delivery boxes, I'll get those for a little while. My favorite is Every Plate, because it's one of the cheaper ones and it's pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't separate it out by dinner, it just dumps it all in a big box, so you have to separate it out yourself. But I like Every Plate, but it's not terribly expensive, but I'm cheap. So what I'll do is like right now, I just got a text about they're extending their Labor Day sale or whatever, and if I join back up again, I can get meals for $1.49 per meal. I'm like, might be time to sign up again, and I'll do it for like a couple times, and then I'll quit again. And then if you wait a few months, they'll offer you something cheap like this. So I usually get 3 meals, 2 servings each. So for me, that's about, I usually get 2 to 3 servings out of each meal. So it's maybe up to like 8 meals for me for, at $1.49. What's $1.49 times 8? It's less than $15 for 8 meals. Can't beat that. Alrighty, that's enough chit-chatting. But anyway, those are my birthday cards I'm making for my kiddos. I'm gonna go pretty soon. It's 10:30 and the place opens at 11, so another half hour or so I'll head over that way and get him his thing. Even if he's not home, they never lock their front door because they live out in the country, so I can just drop by and stick the card on the kitchen counter, and it's got like a big giant island, and it's where everything goes, so I can just stick it on the island. I might take the boy with me to go visit his doggy friends that they have. Plus gets him out of the house, gives him something to do. Little trip. He likes to ride in the car and look out the window. And he'll get his he's got like a little thing I put on him to hold him in the seat so he can't go flying if there's a car accident, but it's loose enough where he can put his little feet up on the dash and look out the front window or the side window, whichever he wants to. So anyway, enough chit-chatting. It's been 10 minutes. That's plenty enough. We have a coming up Sunday, I think it is. I'm in a collab, the Dollar Tree collab, and it's fall, different decorations, and I bought them. So I'm going to decorate my house with them and film it and show you that after I don't want to show you before that one comes out. So next week you'll see what I did with the things that I bought. And everybody, there's 14 people and we're all doing a giveaway. Mine's a $10 gift card to Dollar Tree. So watch for that and enter that and go visit everybody and enter all of their giveaways and have a chance to win something. All right, love y'all. We'll talk again later this week. Well, maybe early next week. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't done a Mass Monday in a while. I might do a Mass Monday. I'm starting this Monday. It's a volunteer group at my church. It's a new place I'm volunteering at, so we'll see how that goes. All right. Love y'all. Talk soon. Bye-bye.